Moodle Gradebook, Calculation Overview. Moodle's natural aggregation is the most flexible gradebook calculation method available. It can calculate using the sum of all items based on their points, and also support weighted grades with percentages. Using weights is optional, so if you have a points-based system for your grading, you can leave the items in the weight column of the gradebook setup unchecked. By default, the numbers you see in this column reflect the makeup of all grade items in the course based on their points. The natural aggregation method in Moodle supports weighted grading. Using weighted grades allows a great deal of flexibility in your assessment plan. By assigning a specific weight to a grade category, you can adjust how many activities will be used in that category without changing the impact of that category toward the overall grade. Using weights also enables you to define the maximum points for each item based on how it best suits your assessment process, not in order to satisfy a particular value for a course total. If you use percentages to define how items contribute to your course grade, set these values in the weight column of the gradebook setup. When modifying natural weights in the Moodle Gradebook, first verify that all of your areas of assessment are reflected as grade categories. Having a complete picture of your assessment categories streamlines this process. To set a preferred weight for a grade category, check the box in the weight column for that category and enter a value for its weight. In this example, the number 15 would represent 15% of the course grade for our attendance category. I'll set assignments to be 25%, quizzes to be 10%, presentations will be 30%, and 20% for the final exam. Weight values in your gradebook setup must add up to 100%. If they don't, Moodle will automatically adjust them so they do. After all your weights are entered, choose the Save Changes button. Now, when we manually enter weight values, they are independent of any points associated with the category's grade items. I could decide, for example, to set my quizzes to be 12% of my course instead, and the presentations worth 28%. This doesn't change the max points defined in the individual grade items, but it does weigh their score accordingly for the overall course grade.